Welcome everyone to the On Controls University. My name is Scott Jashik and I'll be leading you through a set of videos talking about how to create customers, how to manage those customers, how to program the projects, and how to sync the application and set up gateways for proper control through your handheld. Starting with the On Controls Manager, this is your business portal. This is where we create our customers, add value to our account so we can create more projects. Now if you have not done so already, you're going to want to bookmark this URL, which is builder.oncontrols.com/manager. And you will use this to access your customers and also access the programming for those customers. With the username and password, you can enter into the manager account. If you do not have a username and password, you're going to request your On Controls Manager account by following the link below. Enter in your company information, add in your own username and password for the account, and then you're going to add in a distributor ID. This distributor ID is unique to your company, so you will receive an ID when you sign up for the On Controls University from your sales representative. Once we submit this information, it usually takes about 24 hours to approve the account, and then you'll have access to your manager account to begin your training account and to begin your On Controls projects. Enter in my username and password. And we see our On Controls Manager home screen. Now we have four shortcuts to create new customers, to manage customers, to credit history, and to manage templates. We'll talk about those shortcuts next. First, I want to talk about personal information and company profile. You can edit your company profile. We can adjust the company website, the email. We can add in our address, city, and state information if you would like to share that with us. And you can also view your company name. Now we can't change the company name. If you do have anything that does need to be changed with the company name, contact training@oncontrols.com. Let us know the change. We'll make the change on our server so the next time you log into your manager account, you will see your new company name. We'll save our changes and return to that home screen. And now we can adjust our personal information. So we can see our first name, last name, and email. We can also see the username and password that we gave ourselves to enter the On Controls Manager. Now we'll talk about privileges next, but we can make those changes and save those changes to return back to our Manage User page. You can also access this Manage User page by using the tab Manage and Users, and we can see the different people who have access to this account. You will see that myself and Tim have access to this training account, so we can show off the different customers and the different templates we've created. If you have a team, managers, programmers, accountants, that you want to have separate accesses with their own unique username and password, you can create that here. By clicking New, we can add in the first name, last name, and email of the new user, create a unique username and password for that individual as well. When we talk about privileges, administrator has full access on the account. They can program, they can purchase, they can edit the other users within the account. Purchasers can do no programming. They can add value to the account. So they can manage the different transactions, adding licenses, adding quotas. Installers can do no purchasing. They can program the customer accounts. They can't touch the balances, but they can actually do the programming. Local installers can manage only his or her customers that have been assigned by the administrator. So when the customer is created, they can identify if this installer has access to this account. Maybe it's a new hire, you want to get his feet wet with one or two projects, you can assign those one or two projects to him or her. I'm going to cancel out of this, and we're going to jump back home, where we can view our credit history using the shortcut, and we can also see our debit history of when we've added value to this account. Jumping back home, the next shortcut is to manage templates. Now templates are a great tool for dealers when you're doing cookie cutter projects. Let's say you're always doing the same equipment. Let's say you're always doing a 2-room or a 3-zone setup. If you find yourself with these repeatable setups, go ahead and create a template for yourself. Now obviously we're going to talk about the programming next, but we will mention the templates here. You will see that you can create multiple templates. These templates cannot be synced to a handset. These give you the ability to mess with the programming within the OnControls Manager account. Maybe you want to try out variables, but you don't want to purchase a new licenses for just playing with variables. Create a template, see how they work, mess around with conditionals, but you can create an unlimited number of templates, and this gives you the ability to really explore all the benefits to OnControls. You can also see shared templates. So we can see the shared templates that have been added to this account. So every once in a while, we at OnControls are creating different templates that you can import to your setup. I'm working on a couple for a 4x4 room setup. One is distributed, and one is each room is considered local. And those will be shared as well, that you can see how we use variables to really improve the speed of the application. Instead of having 20 different panels and pages, you're going to have 5 or 6 panels, and it just makes it less loading and everything operates very quick. Create your own template. We're going to click on New. We're going to add in a name for this template. And we can add in some notes. And then we can save that information. So now we see it within our new templates, when it was created, the notes, and the name of this. We can click on the pencil so we can see the template when it was created, when it was last modified. We also have the ability to share this template. Once we save those changes, we can delete a template. So I'm going to delete this training account from about an hour ago. And then we can use the door to launch in to the OnControls Builder. After we've created our template, I'm going to return home. And now I'm going to use the first shortcut to create my new customer. This is going to be your first customer, which is the training exam that we ask you to hands-on follow through the processes here. And this actually sets up some equipment that we have in our office. You can see yourself programming, see yourself actually controlling equipment that we have set up as a port forward with a camera on a desk, so you can actually see the TV and see yourself controlling the various equipment. Now we require the first 6 fields, so username, password, first name, last name, and email. Anything outside those first 6 fields is up to you. If you want to add in project IDs, maybe it's a unique address or unique ID of what you installed. You can add that information just for easier management of your different customers. All this information can be changed later except for the username. So if you do have any issues with username, you have to contact us and we will delete the account from your manager and then reissue the value so you can create a new customer in its place. Once we have those first 6 fields entered, we'll hit next. And in the second step, this is where we decide how we're going to purchase our license. Are we going to use the balance within our account? Or are we going to use a license code that we redeem that we purchased from one of our distributors? If you're using a license code, we'll click next, and we see right here at the top where we can type in that redemption code. This will take you on to the next step. I'm going to use the balance, so I'm going to go back and use balance, add in my system builder license, which is required for training. We will see that the value is being deducted from our account. Now in step 4, we can assign a template. So this is what we mean by those cookie cutter projects. If you create a template that you're doing the same projects over and over, you can import this template right in the Create Customer page, and this will allow you to not have to do the extra programming. So this will really increase the speed of which you can add these new projects. So if you're doing a 2-room setup, a 3-room setup, create templates and then use these when you're creating the customers. Now on the summary page, we see the username, we see the email on the account, we see that we are not using a license code, and we see our purchase order and the remaining balance on our account. Once I click Finish, this takes us to our Manage Customer page, where we can see all the different customers within our manager account. Now from this page, we can see all the different usernames, all the different license types, all the different handset values from all the different customers that we have created projects for. So this is your one-stop shop to see all your different projects, and it's easy project management for you. To the right of last modified, we can look up passwords. So we can see the username and password, and again, we cannot edit this username, but we can edit the passwords. When we talk about account lock, this is how we access the OnControls builder. Now there's two ways to access it. We can use that door that we talked about with the templates. You can also go to a different URL and log in directly to your programming. So depending on whether or not this account is locked, that secondary access that we go to a different URL will be restricted, that you first have to log into your manager account. We have seen it in the past where users want access to their own programming, and it is up to the dealers whether or not they want to provide that access. Now if you do want to provide that access, you're not going to want to give them access to your manager account. So what you'll do is unlock the account and give them the new URL, which is builder.oncontrols.com/login, and then give them the username and password on the account. This way they'll never see the manager account, they'll never see the value of their licenses or the purchase values that you actually have within your manager account. They'll only see their programming. We can add in a project ID, and we can save that change. It takes us back to our manage customer page, and you can see that the update happened immediately, where we see that new nickname and the project in place. Also within this edit screen, we see our licenses. We can add additional handsets and additional devices to these accounts. We can also see the activity when the different users have edited this account. We can see when it was created, when we purchased the license, and when we updated customer information. The $sign takes us back to that license page where we can add the values. And then once again with this door, this will launch us into the OnControls builder. Now with the hands-on exercise for this, we are going to ask you to follow along with the hands-on. We'd like you to go to builder.oncontrols.com, request your manager account, and then go ahead and create your first customer for training purposes.